going on with y'all boys, man? Welcome to another YouTube recap. I haven't traded in 4 days. I've been going down a lot on my trading frequency. I guess to say, again, it still feels weird making a YouTube video because I'm not really consistent with it anymore. I have other things that I'm doing. Uh, I remember beginning of 2026, I used to post every single day. Now I don't. Yeah, it's not good, but uh, I mean, every time that I break my rules or some shit, I just stay off the charts for another day or two. Just try to get my mental back. And I mean, I'm back in that mode. I'm on the eval, trying to pass the eval to get a funded account to get a payout. So, how far we stooped, but also it's like full cycle moment, right? Like I remember doing this back in the day, not being able to pass the eval, and then I started making money off payouts, and now I'm back in that little thing. I guess some of it I can attribute to price action, if I'm being honest. We're pushing all-time highs. We're having lots more volumes. The candles are bigger, but I mean that's an excuse. I haven't been sticking to my strategy, and that's the truth. Another thing is I feel like I haven't talked about music in a minute. The new Lucky album, I low-key hated that shit. The new Lil Shine album was tough, and I'm listening to the new V's album right now. That shit is kind of tough, I ain't gonna lie. But let's get into the recap, man. So, coming into NQ today, okay, coming on to NQ again, I had a bullish bias towards these Asia highs, all time highs, right? But then when I go to ES, I'm like, bro, we have this 4 hour gap. It would take a lot of confirmation for me to like take along, right? So I assumed that we're gonna come down and take out these lows right here, and I could probably catch that. And that's what really ended up happening. Again, I would have loved to take longs, but also as you could see, like, you know, this is the trade that we took. Again, the fill was a little shit because I hesitated like a pussy, but come into market, we fill in this 5 minute bearish value gap, sweep out this 5 minute high, reactions out of it. We're unable to close above these two 1 minute bearish value gaps, so like that's like additional confluence. We break multiple structures on a higher time frame, and then we come back and fill this 1 minute bearish value gap and get a reaction out of it after invalidating the 50 minute bearish value gap. That's when I knew, like, honestly, just get a 1-to-1, get my bread. So that's what I did, but I hesitated for like a couple seconds, kind of shit a little bit towards the downside, but we ended up smacking TP within one candle. I want to target the 1 hour bearish value gap. Honestly, I feel like the 50 minute low was a little bit too low into the value gap, and I could almost assume that we were going to get a reaction out of this right here. Uh, I mean, longs were pretty good as well. Like, I don't know where I would have taken the long. Maybe, no, I would have probably taken it like somewhere right here, not gonna lie. I would have probably taken it like here. These longs here. I don't even think we have an SMT as well. So I would have definitely taken this. This looks like a pretty good fucking trade in my eyes. Again, we are entering the fucking 4 hour here. So we enter the 4 hour. Really at 8:45 when we end. So I would have went break even automatically. And even off this Asia high, I would. But I do think this is gonna play out. If not, we would get a break even, retrace back in, and that's the full session, man. I don't see like anything else. But damn, nah, one trade a day is the move. Like, I don't want to risk more capital than I have to. But this looks like a pretty good trade, honestly. Uh, Longs and shorts were free today, I guess. I mean, if this hits TP. If it doesn't hit TP, then I don't know. But shorts are pretty free today as well. Uh, I guess we'll sit in here and wait to see if our mock TP would get hit. Again, we don't really have like the greatest liquidity sweep, which is one thing that I don't like about these longs here. I mean, we swept out this 1 minute low here and filled in this 1 hour value gap. I guess we break structure multiple times, even on the highest time frames. And we invalidate multiple gaps along the way. We invalidate all these 1 minute imbalances right here, invalidate the 50 minute imbalance, 5 minute imbalance. That's perfect to me right here. And I wouldn't really trail my stop loss, especially right here, because like 9 times out of 10, we are probably gonna like go a little bit. I'd say once the 15 minute high gets hit, I would trail my stop loss to like right here. Just below the low and the gap right there. I'm kind of jealous that I didn't take this trade, honestly. These longs just look like insanely nice. Like very, very nice. I know it's gonna be a little bit tough though because but the thing with the ES is we've already taken out the major liquidity. That's why like I'm not really worried that we're gonna like come towards the downside and give us break even. Especially like now we probably have like I mean we have 130 ticks to go if we want to get break even. I think it's a little bit like, you know, but I don't know, man. Another thing that I've really been struggling with is I don't know if I should like okay right here right maybe some would say like exit the trade right here and just secure your profit because you don't know if it's gonna go all the way to the all-time high, especially because ES is seemingly getting a little bearish reaction out of the 4 hour gap. I don't know if I should exit there, if I should like hold like a man, and because I see like different traders do different things, but I don't know. In my head, yeah, I would probably just get my profit and dip, but a lot of people say like you shouldn't do that, especially like right here. I probably would close. Maybe. And then like within like 3 minutes, like our TV's gonna get hit. But the thing is, I don't like all this like accumulation at the Asia high. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like evident that we are gonna get a reaction sooner or later. I don't know, man. But dude, this is a good trade. Like around, especially around here, like we're getting a downwards reaction off the 4 hour bitch flag. Yeah, like I would probably exit here. Yeah, I would exit right here. On God, I would. And the only reason I'm saying that is because like it's easy to get break even here. So like exiting right here is probably like the best thing for us to do. Told you. So like that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta hold the ego a little bit, right? Think about it. It's either you take a little bit of your profit here or like you get no profit. And why would I want that? So like okay, let's say that I said I would exit right here, right? That's like a solid like $700 rather than just getting zero and getting break even, you know? So that's really the trade. I do think the all time high is gonna get picked out soon. Shit, maybe we sweep out this low right here, come down, fill in this value gap, and then get a reaction towards the upside. I don't really know. I don't really care, honestly. I take my trade of the day. I will be trading every single day this week, and I appreciate y'all, and y'all boys have a blessed day.